Welcome everybody to Go Home Annie, an SCP game that I've been looking forward to playing. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and check me out for more.
The house was ablaze as I departed. I set off into the deepest crevices of the abyss, leaving all behind. Not knowing what I was to find, I took the plunge straight into the darkness. And what lay there, deep at its heart, shook me to my core. I may have abandoned all my fears, but they have not forgotten me.
Well, that is it for now, folks, but make sure you stay tuned because we'll be taking your sound requests and
Alrighty. Into the house. Will do. Probably look for a screwdriver or some other tool to get in there. Now, I do know a little bit about this game, just, put it open. Alright. I do know a little bit about this game. I've, watched some other people play just a little bit past the intro, so I've seen some of this. But, I'll probably make a point to let everybody know when I have no idea what's going on. Box cutter. Can't use I assume I can't do this. Camera. Okay. Select the camera page. Intro page. Doggo. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. They, First weird from. Yeah. I'm sorry, but got a crowbar. But that's what it is. Yeah. Warning, puppy violence. A little bit late for the warning, but oh, a little bit of lag here. That's fine. I have no idea how to use this thing. Probably shouldn't play with it. It's just a chainsaw. Oh. No, I like the lights on, actually. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. I remember some of this. Key. And videotape. Oh, I'm sure there's some lovely, lovely things on that videotape. Some kind of interference probably means there's something important. Bear? Okay. Now, I do know a little bit about SCPs, and I've listened to some people's readings of it on YouTube for a few years, but I'm not an expert, so. Do we have to leave the lights off, or can I turn those back on? Yeah. I think I want those on. Alright. Here, let me watch this this other tape. Bathroom. Probably this one. Oh, lovely. Secrets by the Bloody Bathtub. Good, good, good. Upstairs. I think we have a great reason to go outside. Oh, do we have to match these to, possibly? Oh, yeah, okay. It's a little puzzle. It's a little puzzle. Let's, maybe I just gotta do the puzzle. Right. Flowers first. Yep, yep. In the middle. Cool. Well, that looks right to me. Ah, good. I want to go in here. Okay, maybe we should just get the tape. It might explain some stuff. Bloody bathroom. The lady's missing. Good, I hope she's doing well. Attic key, attic tips. Music's great. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, that spooked me a little. Whoever's on the beat, they need a raise. Red Brick Road. Is that footsteps? Or am I tripping? We can run. Yeah, we can run. Attic. Oh, maybe it's just the tiles. Let's go ahead and watch Attic. Got some kind of Doom game. Small child. Probably traumatized. Yeah. Alright. Well, that was fun. Let's not go that way yet. I'm really curious about what's causing this snag here. Just want to know. Oh, it's probably this. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what that changed. Fake fruit. I can't dump that one out. Let's see here. Crispy breakfast cornflakes. Nice. Is all of this fake food? Oh. Oh, it's a lamb. lovely. Nice dinner. It's a good dinner, for sure. Yeah. Okay, to the attic. For sure. Doom games probably over here. Jazz. You like jazz? Maybe. Let's see. Cartridge. Oh, I gotta find that. Oh, there it is. Well, that was easy. Can play Doom. Not Doom. Okay. Oh, good. Maggots. Yeah. Great. Not nauseating at all. More music. Oldies. Snake. The snake on the cover. Could probably play this. Cool. We'll have to find one of those. What was this Doom? Tainted Fate. Maybe. Something's out of place. Oh, okay, it's on. Let's check it out again. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really hear what was playing. But that sounded amazing. Snake then. Okay, no, it's gotta be... Okay, I probably have to do Doom game on top of the jazz music and the clock. Okay, I have to match this. Very scary. Oh no, it's... That's... Okay, Doom, I assume. I think it's Tainted Fate. It's gotta be. Oh, there you are. Oh, hi.
Not here. This is wrong. It's all wrong.
Oh. Leave the house. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Flashbang.
Class B subordinate 3546. Please approach the intercom.
Will do.
Ah, crap. Forgot your old books from the gymnastics. Hello, D-Class 3546. You work here. This is the SCP Replication Division. We make replicas of anomalous objects and paranormal events here. I am the site coordinator. You've run through this scenario over 100 times. Please come to the middle of this hangar. There's a control panel on a raised platform. Next to it is an intercom.
Yes.
SCP-R9237 reenactment test 179 completed by Class D subordinate number 3546. Restoration of reenactment seen by cleanup crew request filed.
Who are you? What's going on here?
Just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. As I stated previously, I am the site coordinator of the Replication Division's Facility 1. You are a D-Class tester who tests paranormal entities that we have replicated here. If you're feeling distraught, fatigued, bloated, and/or disoriented, then allow me to provide you an ounce of comfort in saying that's completely normal.
Why don't I remember anything?
Oh, well, that would be the amnestics, of course. They're what you might call forgetting pills. You ingested them prior to the test. We need you as close to a clean slate state each time you go through the test, so as to avoid demonic contamination. Surely you understand? We don't want you staining the house with your own projections now, do we? No. First question. Upon retrieving the bathroom door from the camera's void dimension and entering the bathroom, what did you encounter?
Just a regular bathroom. No.
Some kind of ocean and boundless darkness.
Yes, and in the ocean you found?
A tape of the little girl in the attic.
Great. And when you reached the attic and set everything up like in the video, what happened?
I like this reply.
She told me to piss off and vanished.
I find that highly unlikely, but have noted it
That's
nevertheless.
kind of what happened.
And that concludes our interview. Class D subordinate, drop off the items you acquired during testing into the duffel bag next to the exit doors. You may carry on with testing after that.
Sure.
Site coordinator out. And remember, there is no replication division.
There is no war in Boston, say. Right, probably this way, I imagine. Yeah, so we're in a SCP replication division, as it says. Oh! Big music. But, yeah. Fun times. We're a D class. We have to go through and do a bunch of tests because we're replaceable. And that's about all I know. No canines were harmed.
All right, D-Class number 3546. Back from another
Good.
round in the house. Our biggest and most complex SCP replica. You did great, but I gotta run. Great work, and keep on keeping on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know how.
What'd you say? Hello.
Don't worry, you are getting decontaminated so that you may resume your important work. Thank you for your 179th test of our prime replica, the famous camera and house combo. Don't be alarmed if you can't remember much about your life. Your memories will start coming back at some point. Maybe it's better you not remember your life anyway.
Maybe you're right.
So, decontamination done. Happy testing.
It's all foggy. There we go. All right. Oh. Okay, probably some memories coming back. Need a level 3 key card. Nothing hidden up there, okay. I'm sure whatever did that was great. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad. Oh, lovely. Oh,
Annie?
not really.
Come on. Up on your feet. You're no good to anyone down there. I told them to cool it with the amnestics, but they just love taking advice from security. Let's get you to your office.
Oh, that's right.
That
I got a
feeling in your
cool
gut?
office.
Like you're gonna vomit your insides out? That is, normal, and you've been through this more times than I care to count. Right now, you need to ground yourself. And there's something in your office that'll help you do just that. We call them Pathfinders. Personal items that you and only you know the full story of. They'll help you find your bearings. Check them out inside, and everything about this place will start coming back to you real soon. It ain't all happy memories in there, but that's just life, I guess. I'll be waiting here once you're done. See you when you get back. And, almost forgot. I'm John. Hopefully you'll figure that out for yourself soon.
Probably could do some better trigger discipline there, John. But you seem friendly enough, so. Yeah, usually D-class personnel get a prison cell, so having a whole office is, it's a bit better. Place note. Remember. Trust the bathtub. Okay.
Brace yourself. This is the best part.
Father.
The first movie I ever saw in the cinema with Dad. The abduction scene made me spill my soda all over him, but he couldn't stop laughing. I try to catch it whenever it's on at a revival house.
Did they let you leave?
A keepsake from Mom. She died before I got the chance to meet her.
Oh. Sad.
Regional Science Fair. The thing that won it was my homemade portable radio tower. Sleep was a no-show for weeks leading up to it. It was a Monday. I remember because Dad split the next Thursday. Didn't get much sleep after that either.
Father. Oh, they'll probably let me read that.
Dearest Annie, there are things that have been eating away at me for years. I have to try and make it right for both of you. I hope that it's not too late. I will come back to you and make sense of it all. Keep the light on until I get back.
I must have read this note 1 billion times. But no matter how many times I've read it, I still can't figure it out. What could make you leave your only child behind?
Probably.
The note came with this inside.
Mysterious SCP
Thanks for the
stuff.
jewels, Dad. Really made you leaving feel like a breeze.
I wonder how solving that works. Probably doesn't.
I guess the two of them make all of this seem worthwhile. Couldn't take off the suit even for a photo, could you, John?
Nah. The gas mask looks cool. I feel it. Banana. croissant.
They've been redacting my reports on the house for some reason.
Oh, they love to redact things. Engage in a debate as heated as possible. As heatedly? I don't know. I can read, I promise. Test emotional amplitudes and spikes of each personality. Oh, yeah, they're... Okay. I'm not going to spoil that. We'll get there when we get there. Unless you've already seen this game other places, which is quite possible.
After Dad left, I did some things I don't like to think about too much. Got into some real trouble real quick. And when they offered to help, I didn't see any other way of going about it.
Yeah, you have to do... Usually, Class Ds are death row. So what did you do? I mean, obviously you got a little bruised, but... Alright, well... I'm a bit updated on the history. Do I leave now?
All done? It's standard procedure to ask you a couple of personal questions, just to make sure you're all there. I don't mean to pry, but protocol means I'm obliged to. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
A bomb.
A portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the replication division?
To avoid jail time.
To avoid jail time?
It is my privilege to conclude that you are of sound body and mind. Welcome back, Annie.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Good to be back, I guess. Where is everyone anyway?
There was a little mishap while you were in the house. Frank blew out of here and took a few dozen blocks of concrete with him as well.
You don't say.
Yes, ma'am. And as a little bonus for us, Code Red lockdown. Everyone was evacuated on the spot. Well, everyone except the three of us and a particular pain in the ass. Someone has to stay behind so we can have subordinates to fuck.
Attention! All personnel gather up.
Speak of the devil.
Well, if it isn't our very own D-Class 3546 back to her former glory. Considering we're under Code Red lockdown, protocols are paramount. We've had enough of an eventful evening with someone deciding SCP-R-6448 deserved a night on the town. There will be no more mistakes tonight. Your little skeleton crew of 3 is the only personnel remaining on site as per emergency protocol. With that in mind, D-Class 3546, I believe you have a mandatory weapons and safety rebrief to attend. Run along now. Mustn't keep your colleagues waiting.
Right. What if I want snacks? I don't get snacks. Okay. Oh, it's elevators. I'm sorry, this looks like... I'm not sure, but it's a bit of a scary face, kind of ears, I don't know. Anyway.
Jesus. Good evening. My name is... Do I really need to do this? She knows what my freaking name is.
Safety protocols and regulations are to be followed to the letter.
Sure.
Good evening. My name is Ray, and I will be performing the mandatory weapons and safety rebrief as prescribed by the SCP Replication Division's Safety and Regulatory Protocol. I will now commence with the rebrief.
Wonderful. Now get to it.
He always stops listening at this point. Yada yada yada, don't blow your brains out with a firearm. Kinda obvious, but hey. Don't mistake SCP-2950 for SCP-396. No duh. And I think we're done. Congratulations, you are now officially rebriefed. Weapons and safety-wise.
I can't believe just how much safer I feel already.
Good. And for that, you get a cookie. In the form of this beautiful level 1 keycard that'll get you into replica testing. I'd say don't spend it all in one place, but that's kind of the point.
Oh.
Oh, that's my cue. With everyone evacuated, guess I'm the designated power generator fixer. See you around.
Right, level 1 key card.
You have your next assignment for the night. A festering nuisance, but an assignment nonetheless. SCP-R-1974 awaits in the replication testing area. You'll be testing for speech patterns, syntax, and personality disorders. Seemingly a simple task, but one that takes a heavy mental toll. Make sure to forward all my animosities. Director out.
Oh, why thank you, you wonderful, wonderful director. You do amazing work. Okay. Talking bathtub. Well, what if I want... Oh. There's the bucket. I think... Oh, here we can read some. A pool of red liquid discovered in northern Canada. The liquid is a consistency similar to that of human blood. Right, so this is a bucket of liquid from the blood pond, but is not of biological nature. The liquid becomes denser as one descends deeper into the pool. Periodically, entities emerge from the pool and attempt to escape from the enclosure. Thus far, nearly all creatures emerging from SCP-354 have been extremely hostile and highly dangerous. SCP-354 is believed to have been first discovered in blank by survivors of a plane crash. 354 had developed into a local urban legend long before Foundation personnel arrived to deal with the threat. At 14:03 hours on blank, an unidentified entity emerged from 354. Mobile Task Force blank was dispatched to deal with the entity and were eventually successful. All personnel at Watch Station Epsilon 38 were found dead. Area 354 was subsequently constructed to contain 354. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to. Let's just have it. Okay, that's probably good. Taking a bucket of 354 and locking it into a room is not replication. I agree. I agree. All ongoing efforts to replicate 354 by the way of the replication system have resulted in failure. Since 354 is constantly growing, the site coordinator has decided that taking a small portion of 354 and relocating it would essentially mean it had been successfully replicated. I mean, if you say so, but I kind of agree with this note. It's not really replication. Alright. Oh, the bananas! Okay. Maybe a little bit more. 3521 is the group designation for 16 pharmaceutical gel tablets created by an amateur parapharmacologist in affiliation with an unknown assassin. Shortly after consumption of 3521, an extremely large number of unpeeled bananas will begin to manifest in the subject's stomach. It is believed this volume of bananas is intended to cause an acute lethal dose of ionizing radiation. While bananas do contain trace amounts of radioactive potassium, the quantity manifested induces the much more obvious causes of death of exsanguination, suffocation, or in most confirmed cases, gross crush trauma from 9.15 million kilograms of bananas manifested within the subject's stomach. Right. Discovered after a shootout between the Atlanta Police Department and individuals connected to a heroin manufacturing ring. During investigation, a bag containing 3521 was discovered along with a burner phone. The contents contained new job is in. I need something from you. What you looking for? When I worked with Lil B, he usually got me plutonium. No plutonium. What? Plutonium too easy to trace. Need to be discreet. No plutonium. What do you have in mind? Potassium. How is potassium any more discreet than plutonium? Easy to hide. We'll use banana. Bananas are radioactive? Yes. I know you're supposed to be some kind of savant, but I don't know about this. Are you sure that radioactive bananas are more discreet than plutonium? Because I feel like they aren't. You tell me. You see plutonium on the ground and you see banana. Which are you more worried about? I get that, but again, it's going to be a lot of bananas, right? Or just one really radioactive one. You need to learn to trust Dado. Dado? Banana just as effective as plutonium. Plus, you can't trace banana. Who does finger get pointed at? Grocery store? Okay. Just wasn't sure. Good, you trust Dado and everything be okay, no worry. Banana even better than plutonium. During processing at Site 92, 28491 was chosen for testing 3521 based on recovering video footage. After roughly 30 minutes, 28491 briefly complained about an intense stomach pain after... Oh, it's a D class. My fault. I read that D as SCP because, like I said, I'm really good at reading. D class 28491 briefly complained about an intense stomach pain before expanding rapidly and disappearing under a quickly growing mass of bananas. Testing chamber was consumed in seconds, and a significant portion of the site's lower level were destroyed in minutes. Nice. A fraction of a tablet of SCP-R3521 has been administered to D-Class Subordinate 5324. Under consumption, the recipient had indeed begun expanding rapidly and has disappeared under a quickly growing mass of bananas. Number of bananas is roughly the size our researchers have predicted. Cleanup crew requested at SCP-R3521 chamber. Further production of SCP-R3521 tablets has been approved by the site coordinator. Nice. Lots of bananas. Alright. Scary dark room. 2174 appears to be a 2003 model blank handheld camera recorder with an additional non-factory feature. While viewing surroundings through the camera's viewfinder, objects classified as displacements can be seen. Sounds emitted from displacements can be heard through the speaker. These objects do not seem to exist outside of the viewfinder since they cannot be physically interacted with in any way in our reality. Bringing 9174 close to the user's eyes while pointing it at a displacement in close proximity for 3 seconds triggers an unexplained event, bringing the displacement into existence. Okay, so this is the camera that we were using in that one house. So, yeah, I understand that one to a degree. This one is empty. That was Frank. Right. Sneaky. Oh, memory time. 6448. Oh no. I think this was Frank. Yeah. I think Frank is like a deer creature. Maybe? I'd have to read it. I know what this is. I'm well aware, but
Returning to the crime scene,
No.
are we? I know you had something to do with this. I can't prove it, but I can't disprove it either. Rest assured that your friend will be caught, and he will squeal.
Okay.
If your name comes up as even a passing thought in between his screams of agony, you will be keeping him company in that cell. I can promise you that.
Okay, let's read a little bit about this one. Anomalous branch of deer family, Cervidae. I'm good at scientific names. All members of this group display heightened intelligence and are presumed to be sapient. Many specimens exhibit some form of physical malformation. Legs bent backwards, jerky movements, tendency to walk on two hind legs. Okay, general bodily disfigurement. Known to watch, observe, and stalk humans. Green stags. Okay, so MTF. I forget what that stands for, but I'm pretty sure it's a task team. Successfully detained and captured an instance of SCP-6448. The following is a log of events thereafter. Greetings, 6448. The instance suddenly bolts upright and stares into the intercom. Research. The instance speaks in a distorted version of Oz's own voice. Researcher Oz. Research. What kind of... The instance suddenly rams the 20-inch thick one-way glass, cracking it slightly. Okay. The instance begins to collapse. It contorts violently and begins screaming. Its abdomen bulges and writhes. A black, viscous, tendrily mass erupts out of the instance's side. It leaps and squirms around the cell before shattering the window. The remaining carcass is entirely hollow. The tendrily mass swiftly maneuvers outside of Sector 4 in seconds, clearing the lockdown area. It travels in the direction of the main exit. The mass clears the main desk, it shatters the glass on the front exit and disappears into the outside shrubbery. Delicious. Taking a normal deal through the replication system has resulted in a successful creation of 6448. Exhibits the same physical attributes and deformations as observed in 6448. Precautions were taken when dissecting the first replica in the case of the sentient black liquid trying to escape its confinement. This turned out to not be needed since anomalous but benign white liquid was found inside 6448. Instead, it seems to be non-sentient. Further testing required. Lovely. Okay. Yes, this is... What is it? Well, I know what it is, but I forget what it's called. It takes items and turns them into other items. So, let's see here. 914 is a large device consisting of gears, springs, and other clockwork. Two large booths are connected to the main body of 914, labeled intake and output. Between them is a panel with a large knob that the words rough, coarse, 1-to-1, fine, and very fine are positioned around the knob. When an object is placed in the intake booth, a door slides shut. If the knob is turned to any position, 914 will refine the object in the booth. When an object is placed in the intake booth, the door slides shut. If the knob is turned to any position, 914 will refine the object in the booth. The object appears to be in stasis till the output booth door is opened. Dr. Blank test log. Let's see. Input 1 wristwatch belonging to Dr. Blank, setting course, completely disassembled wristwatch. 1 cell phone belonging to Blank, setting 1-to-1. Cell phone, although different make and model. Input 1 standard Colt Python revolver, setting very fine. Aforementioned Blank completely disintegrated all matter in its line of fire. Object contained with high density gamma waves. Dr. Blank and Dr. Blank test log. Input subject D186, male Caucasian, 42 years old, 108 kilograms, 185 centimeters tall, setting 1-to-1. Output male Hispanic, 42 years old, 100 kilograms, 188 centimeters tall. Subject was very confused and agitated. Subject attacked security personnel. Subject terminated. Input D187, male Caucasian, 28 years old, 63 kilograms, 173 centimeters tall, setting very fine. Subject escaped from test chamber, killing 8 guards as well as Dr. Blank and Dr. Blank. Lockdown initiated. Biological testing discontinued. Okay. So, it created some kind of creature. Or a really strong person? I'm not sure. Parts for replica 914 sourced from 914's original location. Still unable to replicate some functionality, forced to simplify a selection panel, only coarse and one-to-one and fine. Mostly work as intended, no matter the input material, the rough setting produces an unidentifiable liquid, and the very fine setting produces seemingly nothing. No trace of the input material is detectable when set to very fine. Further testing of the coarse, one-to-one, and fine settings with various input materials has been approved by the site director. It is the staff's opinion that once these settings result exhibit no differences from the original 914, the rough and very fine settings will start to behave as intended. Okay. Oh, yes. This one is lawn flamingos that replicate themselves and murder people. Uh, 1507 is the collective designation given to 30 plastic lawn flamingos. Their behavior often results in attacks targeted towards Foundation staff. The only individual known to circumvent their behaviors is Person of Interest 1507, otherwise known as Leroy Day. Following are phone logs recovered from 1507 phone following the acquisition of SCP-1507. Text messages between 1507 and one Mark Farman. It's fine, what's up, dude? Well, you keep your flamingos inside. Yeah, they don't really like the rain. What do you mean? They just don't like it. It gets inside them and bothers them and all that stuff. Dude, I know you've been obsessed with them recently, but you realize they're not real, right? No, they move and play with me. I just want you to see the flamingos. Fine, dude, I'm coming. See, I told you they play. I don't know why they don't like you. I guess they're overprotective of you. So, I'm sorry, this wasn't meant to happen. On 8/03/2012, 911 call was received in the Clay County area. A Foundation agent was sent out. When arriving on scene, the agent reported 1507 attempting to unsuccessfully resuscitate another man, who was later identified as Mark Farman. They had multiple stab wounds, presumably caused by 1507. Yeah. Like I said, flamingos murder people. Fun stuff. Pink flamingo replicas have a tendency to multiply when not observed. Similar to their original counterparts, they also seem to be able to inexplicably, escape confinement and replicate throughout the facility. Some instances of 1507 have been located outside of the facility. An MTF task force has been sent to terminate these instances. Termination successful. In case a member of the replication division locates a rogue 1507, they are to immediately terminate the replicated 1507 instance by way of blunt force. Nice. I will be keeping an eye on you. Spooky. Anyway.
The bathtub.
Sorry.
Follow the protocol.
I just want to play with the replicator thing. Come on. Okay. Talking bathtub. Hello. O to view objectives. Test. Yeah. Inject liquid base points. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I love when you do that. It's like a balm for this washed out skin.
Okay. I'm not very good at this.
a single second.
I had to lock
We
in.
had a deal not to burden others with our internal squabbles. It would seem, however, that the deal no longer stands. I don't remember making no deals. I will not allow yet another night to revolve around you and your cynicism. Come here, Annie. Let us continue this discussion in private.
Annie, great job with testing us.
Some incredible testing right there. It's moments like this I regret not having hands to clap with.
Is this the good tub bathtub routine?
My bunkmate is even more on edge than usual due to tonight's events. Frank's apparent escape rattled everyone's cages, so to speak.
Who you calling a bunkmate? I am the bunk, you lousy bastard. Besides, if anything, Frank busting out of here has lifted my spirits. Although if I hear that prick saying how we're under code red lockdown one more time, I'll run a cyanide bath myself.
Please, for both of our sakes, tone down your feelings towards the site coordinator and curb your illicit activities.
You know what? Seeing as it's already been an eventful night, maybe we ought to spice it up a bit more.
There goes the power again.
Listen well. The coordinator spends more time thinking about you than you realize. And I mean...
Well, that's not creepy.
See, if I were you, I'd think real good and hard about visiting his office on the upper floors.
What's going on here?
I just figured you might want to find out why Pops took off all those years ago.
What do you know about my father?
I don't know nothing, but I can promise you that he does.
Even if I wanted to check out his office, which I'm not saying I do, you and I both know that it's impossible to get in there because he's holed up inside it 24/7.
I've got 3 words for you. Code Crimson Lockdown. 2 outbreaks on a single night? That wouldn't look good for a little site coordinator. I'd go as far to say he'd be forced to leave the premises immediately. As for safety and regulations, because the precious coordinator has to be protected at all cost. And that would mean his office would be free for anyone to indulge their curiosity. Go to the meeting room, take it from there, and see where it leads you.
What the hell?
Well, that's our peaceful retirement going down the drain.
If you need help, I ain't going nowhere.
I like you, bathtub.
And no, you might not like everything you find up there, but you gotta face the music.
Okay, talking bathtub. Thanks for the assistance there. I don't know what you know about anything. You could just be trying to get me in trouble. Okay.
Oh, you're done with that thing. Ugh. Both condolences and congratulations are in order. I'd say I hope it wasn't too much of a nuisance, but that's unlikely. Well, go do whatever it is you do around here until you clock out. Some of us don't have the luxury that comes with a lack of responsibility.
Right. Lack of responsibility. So where are we going? Find a way into the offices and test the clockwork machine. Well, I know exactly what I would like to do. My bad. I have to be sneaky. Yep. I want to put my key card in there. I wasn't doing nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay. suckers. Why would you trust me with a key card? Alright. Tape measure across. Let's play with the actual testing procedures first. Before we do anything fancy. What's up here? The transportation unit. Ooh. I can't get in there. That's alright. Alright. There's probably just about as much up there as there was up there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play with this thing. Let's see. Intake. Right. Let's start with the cross. What do you want me to do? One coarse and one fine. Okay. We will make a coarse object. Garlic. Right. And a fine object. Handheld phased array radar device. Cool. Nice. And I'm just gonna slide that on through there. Don't worry about that. Alright, I did my job. I am such a good D class. Oh, look. There they go, replicating. Scary little creatures. Ugh. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna sneak in there. Nice. Okay. I wasn't doing nothing. Buddy! How's it going?
On bucket duty tonight. Fun times.
Yeah.
What's up? I can tell something's on your mind.
Just, thinking about some old friends of mine. That's all.
John has friends on the outside? Wait here until I go and share that bombshell with Ray.
They're not around anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
That's fine. Been a while since they passed. Buddies of mine, from back when I was part of the MTF, before I got demoted down here. The reason I am here.
What do you mean?
We were part of an op gone south. An op that shouldn't have been given a green light in the first place. But hey, the monster was contained. What have we got to complain about? Shut up and wave your flags and medals.
What happened?
What was a calculated risk on their part, as they like to put it. What they didn't calculate was me being the only survivor. They should have just listened to what I had to say before the op, and no one would have gotten hurt. My suits never were ones for listening. They'd rather tell tales about all the SCPs they've contained, document them, and give them random numbers. But what you'll never find in those files is even a mention of all the lives laid down to secure those SCPs in the first place. I suppose that's just part of the job. Anyway, I wouldn't stop giving them hell. So they sent me on my merry way down here as a token of appreciation.
Do you miss them? Your friends?
Not a minute goes by where I wouldn't trade places with any one of them. And I feel like each additional one I get is a minute I didn't deserve. I've said too much. It's, not exactly something I like to talk about. But me not talking about it ain't gonna fix what they did.
And getting back at them would?
It'd make things a little easier, that's for sure.
Hopefully I'll have something to offer by the time this night's through.
You do that.
I like you, John. Watch that bucket. Nice. Level 3 key card. What do I gotta do now? Find a way into the office. Cool. Alright. Yep. WhatsIt access. Super scary door. Level 3 keycard access. Right. Oh. We got a little bit of a stealth game going on.
Why do we have to stay behind and guard this asshole? Who's gonna come for him? The bathtub?
Watch it. He might hear you.
Oh, hi. Alright. Do they move? They might just stay still, I'm not sure. There's no way you don't see me over here. Buddy, you need better soldiers. That was close, okay. Well, that one doesn't do a whole lot of nothing. But I can't get past it, so... Well, that computer's on. I wonder if I can read these. Maybe you shouldn't have night vision on in the lit up room. You might be able to see me better. Oh, I see. I can just scoot past this way. I want to read the computer though. Are you gonna see me? No way. Oh, I'm sneaky. Oh. Hi. A bucket above the door frame. Really? Prank's a prank. Guess what was waiting for me at my desk this morning? The monkey is mine. We'll see about that. Bring it. Oh, okay. So this one is... whoever... I think it's like whoever does the best pranks gets the monkey at their desk. The little statue. I'm gonna just continue this way. Alright, that one's pretty sealed shut. That one's also sealed pretty shut. Ooh. Okay, go. Okay. Any of these computers on? No. Okay. Sure. Let's read this.
Commencing conscription interview with candidate 3546. Well, Annie, looks like you found yourself in a bit of a pickle. My. I have to say, looking at you, I never think you had all this felony in you.
Then why don't you look the fuck away?
Aren't you a peach? Luckily for you, I belong to an organization that can make all of this go away. You could walk out that door and put all this behind you like a bad dream.
Look, mister, I've been on the streets for a while now, and I've yet to see anything being up for grabs without something being asked in return. So why don't you level with me and spare me the bullshit?
Very well. We could use someone with your particular skills.
Meaning what?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't disclose our due diligence. But rest assured, We've been particularly diligent when it comes to you.
What's the catch?
No catch. Well, maybe a small one. There is a certain medication you would be required to take. I'm instructed to tell you that it could alter your memory, but just between us, I can assure you that it will. Allow me to leave you with this. When opportunity comes knocking, you'd do well to open the door. All you have to do is sign on the dotted line.
Not like I want to remember anyway.
Wonderful. Welcome, Annie.
Alright, so that's when they picked me up, I assume. Well, assume. Whoa, 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 what was happening in there? Maybe nothing? That was... Oh, here we go. Maybe that was when everybody evacuated. Oh, yes. Open office evacuation footage. It's not live. I was freaking out. Okay. Meeting summary. Change key code password to replication chamber to 931 because of repeated break-ins by D-Class personnel. D-Class 2573 stumbled upon the most reactive liquid that can be mixed with 354, the red bucket. This results in creating a horror beyond human comprehension. Do not create a glass of 634 in the liquid SCP replicator and throw it into the bucket. Okay. Great. Create a glass in the replication chamber. Cool. Alright. How do we do that? Stumbled upon the most reactive liquid that can be mixed with bucket. Wait, 634? If I'm remembering right, I feel like that's the stuff that was in the deer, right? I could be wrong. Guess we'll have to figure it out. Right. So am I supposed to just head back now? Alright, well that was fun. Nice. This is not scary at all. Is that a sword? Looks like a katana. 572 may be safely kept in a locked safe deposit box. Sword of the blank blank blank. Model manufactured by blank blank. This weapon is badly balanced for combat use, is made of substandard steel, and does not hold an effective combat edge. However, the weapon has the unusual psychotropic quality of convincing any person who holds it of its balance and cutting power, as well as conferring feelings of great strength and invincibility. This effect cannot be countered by any known means, and the affected subject will continue to maintain these beliefs as long as they hold the blade. Subjects will be compelled to perform dangerous stunts using 572, including but not limited to attempting to cut a moving car in half, slicing through a bullet fired from a rifle, cutting through another sword, and engaging in a live steel duel with a trained period swordsman. Okay, Because of the prevalence of unnecessary cutting edges, 75% of such attempts end with serious injury being inflicted upon the user. Should the sword be successfully wrestled away from an affected subject, all psychological effects can usually be expunged by a single swift blow to the back of the subject's head. Alright. All tests and research indicate that Replica 572 is identical to its original counterpart. All D-Class personnel testing the weapon have developed beliefs of the weapon's balance and cutting power, even though the weapon is obviously a substandard quality and usefulness. Fun. And this is... oh. Is this that gun that shoots lasers or whatever? Standard 38 revolver in both function and design. The weapon bears an engraving on one side of the barrel reading, "Finish this job, kill the cheating bastard." When SCP-5696 is held in the right hand of the subject and the cylinder open using that hand, the subject, henceforth 5696-1, will be displaced into 5696A. 5696A refers to an alternate dimension consisting primarily of a nightclub named the Dying Roses, a building that was once located at Blank Division Street, Chicago, which closed in 1956. Displaced subjects will find themselves dressed in formal attire appropriate for the early 1930s, regardless of what they were dressed in prior to displacement. When viewed upon immediate entry, the area surrounding the Dying Roses consists of empty space. 5696A will construct an environment depending on the needs or requirements of 5696-1. During their shift into 5696A, the subject will experience a series of semi-predictable events. Events that occur can have varying outcomes or be prevented entirely based on the actions taken by 5696-1, while in 5696-A, in some cases, actions taken have led to notable and or unusual events occurring. Okay. While the general function and design of the weapon has been successfully replicated, the alternate dimension the person wielding the weapon is teleported to differs significantly from the original SCP-5696-A. Like the original, R-5696-A is an alternate dimension consisting primarily of a nightclub named the Dying Roses. However, the environment surrounding the nightclub does not bear any resemblance to 1930s Chicago. Instead, it appears to be a future version of Chicago, by most indicators the year 2243. Semi-predictable events that ensue appear similar to those of the original. Details on 2243 Chicago available to personnel security clearance 05. Okay. Fun. I have a feeling that this is the one that's gonna give me the juice. Maybe not. SCP-323 is to be kept in a 17 by 17 by 17 meter concrete containment cell. The object is to be restrained in the center of the cell within a 8.8 centimeter thick transparent armor lined with one-way laminate, which is to be fit with one electronically locked access port. In the event that 323 breaches containment, and an instance of 323-1 is formed, personnel are to evacuate, and the site is to be locked down. I think there's supposed to be a space there. 323 is the skull of an unidentified cervid with pairs of antlers. The rear of the skull features an approximately centered ovoid gap. This gap shows sign of tool use, indicating that it was carved with tools. Displays the ability to react to oral, tactile, and visual stimuli, is capable of limited locomotion, typically in the form of small movements and vibrations. 323 exerts an influential effect in a radius extending roughly 15 meters from itself. Individuals within the radius will begin experiencing cannibalistic thoughts and urges. Individuals will attempt to place their heads through the gap present in the back of 323. If an individual is incapable of fitting their heads through the gap, attempts will be made to bludgeon their heads against nearby hard surfaces until the point the individual's head fits. The individual loses consciousness or the individual expires. Once the individual has fit their head through 323, the individual is classified as 323-1. Within 10 minutes of putting 323 on, 323-1 will experience a rapid loss of body fat, body hair, and pigmentation, followed by the rupturing of the distal phalanges from the fingertips, abnormal tooth growth, and blackening of extremities consistent with frostbite. 323-1's metabolism will experience a dramatic increase, requiring a constant caloric intake with starvation occurring anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. 323-1 will actively seek out and eat other individuals for sustenance until expiration. 323-1 will only feed upon humans. It is presumed that 323-1 is capable of receiving sustenance from other sources but chooses not to. During the pursuit of individuals, 323-1 has been known to occasionally make various statements in the Severn, Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and Cree languages, as well as the native language of the instance. Okay, so it's, let's see. Failed. Yeah, I'm not feeling very cannibalistic around this thing, so. Oh. No. Okay. Oh, I bet I just have to put the, I probably just have to put the numbers in. Okay. Oh, it's a chair. All right. 2950 is to be stored in a standard safe class anomalous item containment locker. Testing is currently indefinitely suspended due to its extremely low priority. 2950 is a metal folding chair. 2950's anomalous effect causes those who sit in it to experience elevated levels of comfort that do not correspond to chairs of similar composition and style. Individuals that sit in 2950 report that they feel as if they need to sit in the chair constantly and are often hostile when asked to leave this position. Testing has indicated that the longer an individual sits, the more difficult it is to remove said individual. Individuals sitting in replicated 2950 appear to experience elevated levels of comfort but do not correspond to the chair's appearance. Okay. Comfy chair. That's what my chair looks like that I'm sitting in right now. I think I want this one. In real life, I mean. It's a rock. Or is it a potato? Under rotating custody of the Foundation and the Unusual Incidents Unit of the FBI. Oh, the FBI. Foundation will keep the object until December 31st, at which point it will be transferred to the UIU facility. At no point should either entity maintain possession of SCP-2635 for over 10 months. While in Foundation possession, 2635 is to be kept in a standard organic materials containment locker. 2635 is an uncooked red potato. It is a potato. If any organization maintains possession of 2635 for an entire calendar year, one half of all members of said organization will die as a result of spontaneous combustion. 2635 is also believed to possess some anti-mimetic properties, as such events and their consequences go almost entirely unnoticed by the world at large. 2635 does not degrade or decompose. 2635 is believed to have been created by one or more members of the artist collection known as Are We Cool Yet sometime in the early 2000s. Recovered documentation has indicated that the piece was created by a single member of the collective, too, and is titled Metafate on Tuber, piece 3 of 6. To date, none of the other 5 implied instances have been discovered. Deadly potato. Okay. As of writing, the potato replica exhibits no anomalous properties. Several researchers and D-Class personnel have proposed cooking failed R2635 instances for the purpose of feeding Foundation staff. Researchers with higher clearance have repeatedly reject these proposals. Why does it always come out yellow? And, oh my goodness, I keep falling. What do we got here? A toaster? Alright. Special containment procedures. I am to be sealed in a chamber with no windows through which I may be viewed. The door to my chamber must have a label completely unrelated to my designation or identity. I am an ordinary toaster. However, when any human begins When any human being mentions me, they inadvertently refer to me in the first person. When in my continuous presence for over 2 months, individuals begin to identify themselves as a toaster. Unless forcibly restrained, these people will ultimately harm themselves in their attempts to emulate my standard functions. I was discovered in the home of Blank after the gruesome deaths of its members. The younger Mrs. Blank died from the electrical discharge that she had caused when attempting to devour an electrical socket. The elder Mrs. Blank had gorged herself with nearly 10 kilograms of bread before her stomach burst, and she died of internal bleeding. The sole survivor was the elder Mr. Blank, who was suffering from severe malnutrition. He stated that he had inserted some bread a week prior and was still waiting for the toast to pop out. I've been replicated quite successfully, evident from the way I've written this text. After continuous 2-month exposure to me, D-Class number Blank pushed his fingers into an electrical outlet, appearing visibly aroused from electrocution, all the while repeating the words, "I'm alive, I'm alive." Lovely, lovely, lovely. I just love that. That's great. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So, we need 634.
Alright, I've got the ingredients to make a catastrophe. Should talk to the bathtub.
Oh. There's a goldfish in there. I kind of feel bad. I don't know if I want to dump it into the Red Lake. Buddy. Can I go in there? Level 5? Okay. I guess I probably have to upgrade that again. Oh, Lord. Hello. Oh! Well. We should just get our friend to let us in. He likes us, right? Ah. Speak to the bathtub. Oh. Oh. I should probably read more. Be good for me. Buddy, buddy, bathtub. I am really craving a banana. My friend.
I have everything I need to trigger the bucket, but I can't get to it. It's locked off behind level 5 clearance.
Aren't you buddies with that security guard? I reckon he's got level 5 clearance. He has a chip on his shoulder, too, so you should try asking him to join the cause. After all, if there ever was a night for trying your luck, it's this one.
I'll see what I can do.
I said this.
I need to talk.
Sure. What can I do you for?
We're friends, right?
We're friends, right?
Where I come from, it's not a good sign when you need to ask somebody that.
What I meant was, if I said I needed you to help me out, would you?
I don't scare easily, but this would make a mighty fine red flag if I did. What's going on, Annie?
I need to break into the site coordinator's office.
And why is that, exactly?
I don't even know where to start, really.
That makes two of us, D-Class. But I'm waiting for a bone here, and I can wait a long time.
I'm sorry. There are things from my life I can't really talk about. Things I don't know how to talk about.
As a walking checklist of your Pathfinder protocol, I can see where you're coming from. But what I don't see is how breaking into our supervisor's office has anything to do with that.
You're gonna laugh and think it's stupid.
Kid, we're 10 feet of steel away from Keter. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
The bathtub. It told me that the coordinator has some sort of fixation with me and my life. And that he should have some kind of information on me in his office.
What kind of information?
That's what I need to find out.
All right. I'll bite.
There's also something else.
I'm listening.
It's not just the amnestics that have been wearing me out lately. I keep having these flashbacks.
Flashbacks? Of what?
I'm not sure. But I think it's that house I keep testing. Only it's different somehow. Like it's from some time long ago. I can't explain it, but I know it ties into all this somehow. Testing that same house over and over with the same outcome? There's a reason why they only want me on the job. There has to be.
Just tell me one more thing. What do you hope to find up there?
Yeah, I think I want to know what happened to Pops.
What happened to my father?
It's good enough for me. Oh, shit. All right. I'm in. What do you need from me?
Your level 5 clearance.
Crazy door.
We need to go and wake someone up.
Oh, level 5. Wait a minute, you... The bucket. Are you fucking insane? How convenient you forget to mention the meanest SCP in the building being a part of this operation up until now.
We need to trigger a Code Crimson lockdown in order for the coordinator to leave his office. You know the protocol, and I don't know of any other lockdown-inducing material lying around. Do you?
Fuck it. Let's give it to him. I'll unlock the door. Now might be a good time to wrap up that will and testament, if you haven't already.
Deal. And thank you.
Don't thank me till we're in the clear.
Okay. Look, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. And I also don't want you to die, John. But I appreciate you. Okay. I'll admit, I'm a little anxious about this whole thing. But here we go. Hi. Oh. Oh.
Get the fuck out of here!
John.
What's all that ruckus down there? I made it clear that it'll be your head on a pike if... What? No! What have you done? Sir, we need to extract you aboard the evac chopper immediately, as per protocol. No! 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 I can't have this happen! No, Anthony!
Oh, John.
I'll make you all pay for this!
John is not doing so hot. I feel bad. Oh, Ray.
None of this would have been necessary in the first place if you just... Oh, look who's awake. Care to join in on the fun of stitching up your friend who almost died?
Ray, please, not now.
Oh, not now? You don't feel like it, huh? Sorry to inconvenience you. Do you have any idea what could have happened? To John? To me? No time for that, right? Better just roll the dice and hope for the best. He'll make it, by the way. Not that you give a flying fuck. And all this for what? Just to mess with them? Or have you decided to exercise your demons in the most fucked up way imaginable? Don't you have anything to say to me?
I can't.
But of course you can't. This is not what I meant when I said you should take control for a change.
Why don't you get off my fucking back for a change?
You know what? Whatever. Go finish that thing off yourself and do whatever it is you need to, because I don't want to look at you right now.
My bad, guys. Look. Aw, I can't go over there. Okay. Damn, I didn't mean to make you so mad. I'm sorry, John. Oh, well. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh. Well. That's just great. Alright, I've been going for about an hour and a half, so I think I'm going to cut it off here. If you're interested to know more about the whatever this flesh is, come check it out in the next video. Adios, y'all.